is a valuable asset, and you want to take care of your home. From roofs, siding, windows, and doors to furnaces, flooring, landscaping, and much more. This is your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio, presented by Lang Home Medical Equipment, Valdicass Windows and Doors, and by JeffBuysYourHouse.com with your host, Roger Piper.
Your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio.
Hi, welcome to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. This show is all about your home, inside, outside, everything about your home. And I'll tell you what, I'll make a little promise. If you spend the next few minutes with us, you're probably going to pick up on something that you didn't know. And we'd like to welcome to the show from Valdicass, we got Walter Skira and Terry Flores. Walter, Terry, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you? Hi, Roger.
All right. Now, your company is located in Brookfield. You do a lot of different things. You're known for windows, doors, siding, all kinds of stuff. You got a nice showroom there, too. So, I mean, that's not something that's terribly common, is that people have the opportunity to come by and look in Brookfield. So, Valdicass.com, VALDICASS.com. And today we want to talk about the outside of your house, and that's siding. Walter, what are some real signs that the siding needs replaced? And I know there's lots of different kinds, but when do you think you look at the house and go, okay, something's got to be done here?
Well, most of the cases with you, the paint is shipping when we have cedar siding, and then in other cases, when you get a vinyl siding, you can see color discoloration and fading, and some even cases melting from the heat.
Yep. So from that, you go, okay, it's time to make a change. And you are a certified James Hardie siding dealer, right?
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit about that siding. I mean, it's a very popular brand. A lot of people know about it. But if you've never heard about it before, then tell us a little bit about the James Hardie siding.
So James Hardie siding, most of the material is made with fiberglass and cement, as it sounds like. Material by itself, it's fireproof, which you can get a discount on your homeowner's insurance. And it has 30 years warranty for the paint. Got also feature about 400 color plus technology finishes. And very of styles and trims for material.
Mm-hmm. And the reason it lasts so long is what it's made of. Tell us a little bit about that, because it's unlike vinyl or any other kind, isn't it? It's really its own thing.
Right. So when James Hardie came out with the material, which they mix fibers and the cement all together, which came out with this technology, it's the material by itself, it's maybe not fragile, it's very strong material, which you can, you cannot break it easy when it's installed in your home. Mm-hmm. And, it's going to last for a long period of time in your home.
And that really is the advantage, isn't it?
Maintenance free most of the case. You don't have to deal with it no more.
Yep. And when you look at it, it looks really nice. It's got the nice textures. And tell us about it. They have a variety of colors and things that you can do on that as well, right? And textures?
Yes. So as far as the colors, like I said, they get over 700 colors plus technology they can choose from. Then they get plank, which is lap siding. We can get smooth or cedar mill finishes. Then we can get with the panels or shingle styles, which is staggered or straight edge. And then you get a bottom board. And also you can, besides the siding, you can finish the rest of the house with the fiber cement material too. Soffit, fascia, fridge boards, corners. So basically the whole house could be finished with the James Hardie material, which is going to be maintenance free for years to come.
Yeah, that's a real advantage. If you have storm damage, for example, and you need to replace your siding, then and if you go, I really don't want to have to deal with this anymore, because we know that vinyl's a good siding, but it doesn't last that long. And also storms will be a big problem there. and vinyl is a very popular choice for a lot of people. A lot of people have vinyl, and they'll move to the Harding siding. Tell me the advantages, disadvantages of going from vinyl to the James Harding.
Like I mentioned earlier, the vinyl siding can be fade from the sun, can melt, especially when somebody might have their grill or barbecue next to that, home. Can crack very easy during the winter time when something might be hitting the siding, and during the summer, I've seen hail damage might crack it as well.
Mm-hmm.
That will not happen with James Hardy material because it's, like I said, it's very sturdy. It's made of cement, and it sounds like a cement. So cement advantage. You can hit it with a hammer. Will not break easy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have lots of force to do that.
That's some pretty good protection for your house. This is Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. We're talking with Walter Skira and Terry Flores from Valdicass, and you can check them out at Valdicass, VALDICASS.com. And the phone number is 708-255-5231, and you do free consultations, right, if somebody's looking at the siding.
That's correct.
All right. And when you look at this, it really has a different look, too. You can almost go by a house and tell if it's got Harding siding on it. How do they do that? How do they make that look so different? What in your opinion, there, Walter?
When you look at the house, you can see from the distance that the color of the material, it stands up by itself, and when you apply that. The trim around the windows, the doors, it stands up, gives a different purple appeal to the house, You can tell it right away.
Yeah.
Yes, and for each project, Roger, each house, as you know, there's colonial houses, there's Tudors. Each house is a different style, and James Hardy siding on one house might look different on another, and you can kind of piecemeal put stuff together. We do a really good thing where we can have we have a program that we can take photos of your home, and you guys can they can put those things to that. It's like a 3D visualization, my apologies, to really get that look for your home and say, what is the siding going to look like? And we can put those pictures on and almost put the siding up there so you can really see what that finished project will turn out to be.
Yeah, and that's really good because, we've all had projects where we looked at it and, boy, this looks great on the outside, and then you get into it and you go, ooh. A lot of it has to do with the sun and with the amount of light and things like that. Nothing is there. There is no showroom that is the same as being outside, right? And
we have people in the showroom, and we tell them, "Hey, take this color sample, go home with it, and put it up to your home because it's going to be a different light than it is in our showroom." And so we help people a lot with thoughts and ideas, and to help them, move along with their project.
Yep. And how does that program work? That you can see what it looks like on your house. Is that something you do for them, or something that they can do on their own?
Well, yes. However, that's what the program is called. It's available for homeowners as well. If they don't know how to use it, we can send them the link, and it's very easy. They have tutorial, then guide you the steps. You can take your own pictures of your own house and have the results probably in maybe a few hours. You can change the colors and design of your own home to figure out if you're going to be, liking, like basically going to the store, dressing up, so you can see what was the best, results for your own home.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying clothes on, you're trying this product pretty much on your home, and sometimes people do two different colors or like opposite, with the trim and this and that, and they can't visualize, but we provide that program for them so they can see what their home would look like.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a dressing room for your house, right?
Yes.
Example.
Tell us about the process. Now, you're a certified James Harding dealer and installer. So tell me a little bit about what it takes to get that kind of certification.
Well, we contact our sales representative from James Hardy. They set up the training for us, which, takes a while to get a whole full train. And they provide us all the they supply us with all the materials and brochures and all these necessary tools to provide for the homeowner with the best, best possible installation methods that we could do. And also they come and inspect our jobs to make sure we're following their, installation rules.
Yeah, and it makes sense. You've got the manufacturer telling you the best way and the best applications on this because, like so many other home improvement projects, it really is about installation, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely comes down to it. And we tell people this all the time. You can find a company that has good products, but until you know what their installation style is, their follow-up, their communication with customers, that all matters at the end. It really does a lot.
Yep. And the James Hardie siding is going to be more than vinyl, right? I mean, you cannot make a material like that compared to vinyl and not have it be a little bit more expensive. But if there's a big payoff because you're not going to have to, re-side your house many times, right?
It's definitely not a comparison to vinyl. There's, homes that in certain areas, they, with homeowners associations and things like that, sometimes they don't allow certain types of exterior, repairs and replacements. And so the James Hardie usually will pass. They do know, again, the fire rating, the fact that you're going to have a maintenance-free home. And yes, the cost is there a little bit more, but we tend to work with, manufacturers like this so we can see our customers through and know that their home and their products that we gave them are going to last. All
right. Thanks for being on the show. Valdicass. They do siding, they do windows, they do a bunch of home improvement. Walter Skira and Terry Flores. Call up and ask for them. 708-255-5231 or go to valdicass.com, VALDICASS.com. This is Roger Piper on Home Answers on AM 560, The Answer.
Your go-to for all things home.